Yeah, I love that. I love that one. I think I recognise that theme tune in there.
In a game?
In a game, yeah.
I've got to be honest with you, and I'm always honest with you. By the way, a very good afternoon and good morning. Masterclass music, it's not one of my faves.
It's not one of your faves?
No, it isn't.
Oh, I love it because I can imagine you do this. Do, 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 do. You can imagine, can't you?
No, it's more like this though. It's not, it's more like...
Oh, I can't do that noise.
My favourite start to a show ever, right there. Welcome to Masterclass. Whether you like the music or not, Masterclass is all about exploring a particular technique, maybe a particular product, and over the course of this show, you're going to see how easy it is, with the help of our amazing products, to make some amazing dimensionals, some amazing boxes, some amazing decorations potentially for those weddings, for things like Christmas when it finally arrives. We've got some amazing products on the show for you, and actually some fantastic deals for you as well. What you're going to see over the course of this show, and indeed later on too, are actually some of the deals on our Summer Sea Sun sale. It's the final day of the Summer Sea Sun sale today, and as I've said, the great thing about this is, not only can you still pick up amazing deals, up to 75% off, as you will see, there'll be some brand new deals on the website for you as well. So if you just keep having a little click on all of the different tabs that you've got there, up to 75% off. We've got bundle deals, all sorts in there. But on top of that, you will hopefully have found a code in your emails that we will have sent to you, which you can use in conjunction with this deal. So there's the code which you can use on top of the Summer Sea Sun sale deals, on top of the discount that you'll get from your Club Inspire as well. So seriously, today is the day to be shopping to get some unbelievable deals. The Summer Sea Sun sale ends at midnight tonight. So if you haven't yet had a look on the website, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk or .eu, make sure you do, because those deals will be disappearing come midnight. As I say, we are live and interactive. Lots of you already saying hello, getting in touch. We've got Radical Rachel on the socials. Mary Pat is in with us from Montana. Lynn Harvey is in. Teresa Brewer is with us. Pammy says hi again. Debbie Ben and all the crew. And Thea says hoi hoi from the Netherlands. Nancy is in from Western Kentucky. Hi to Jill. And hi to Lynn, who says start the show as you mean to go on, as they say. Well, it will be fun, I'm sure. There'll be a few giggles over the course of the show, but it will also be very informative. Lots of great demonstrations coming up, courtesy of the one and only legend in her own lunchtime. It is the fantastic Debbie Robinson.
Who's now nice and clean and not dirty because I've had a nice little scrub up.
Lift your arm up. You missed a bit.
Well, honestly, I'm thinking, yeah, I've got it all off.
Sorry, just a
I
tiny
have
bit.
nearly got it all off. True crafty, you've got to have some inky fingers, haven't you?
Yeah.
But what I promise you is a lot of crafty fun, lots of inspiration and some professionalism along the course of the 2 hours. Where did that voice come from?
I don't know.
Just be yourself, Debbie. But it's all about dimensional products, which is why it's called the Dimensional Masterclass.
Yeah.
Because it's not flat projects, it's not cards, it's all about lovely gift boxes, bonbon boxes. In fact, I'll show you some of the amazing things that we've got on, because we've got all sorts. We've got some amazing products that you can make using one of the templates and the dies to creating a real dimensional from the same one.
Brilliant.
And these are workable boxes that you can use. I love this. It's like a glasses case. But the roll up a glasses case.
Oh, a glasses case.
Yeah. Did you not understand me?
I didn't know what you said. No.
Yeah, glasses. But how gorgeous is these? And we've got not but one of those. We've got picnic boxes. We've got roll up boxes. Because I just love, honestly, I love these. We've got picnic boxes. There's all sorts of different things. Would you believe that this one, Ben, is from the same one?
Never.
And this one, I'm going to start with this. This is what we're going to make to start with, but can also create this beautiful feature. And these are all workable boxes that are going to be lovely for your gifts. But that's not all. Really excited about this one because it's been a while since I've seen bonbon boxes.
Bonbon box.
Bonbon, lovely little bonbon. And then some of my favourite, and I say favourite because I remember working with these, I'm going to say many moons ago, not literally, but you know what I mean. But we've got some amazing small, beautiful gift trinket boxes and large ones as well. So we're going to be covering those during this show as well. And then we've also got, and have you noticed nothing's flat?
No.
Everything's all dimensional.
All dimensional.
We've got some amazing, beautiful hanging ornaments, and I'm just going to spread these pieces out to create beautiful 3D features. These will actually be able to work in your card making as well, can I just tell you. But it is all about the dimension, and I absolutely love them. And we've got what we call an everyday one with some different designs. And they're also to cover, because as we know, as crafters, at Christmas, we have to start early. So you could be making your Christmas hanging, ornamental, beautiful, dimensional projects as well.
Wow.
So we've got a lot to cover in this show. Not sure how much we're going to get done, but we're going to get as much as we possibly can done in these next 2 hours. Because it's a lot to think about, but lots of choices, lots of beautiful gift box ideas, whether it be your birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, babies, just to say thank you, just to give someone to you that you love. Loads and loads of different ideas, and I know it's going to be really good. And I love this one. I'm in the element again.
I know, because you love a box, don't you?
I do love a box. Yes, it's almost like they planned this today's shows with a sparkle this morning.
Yeah.
And then now with the dimensional boxes, it's almost like they knew me.
And on with your TV husband, of course.
Of course, yes.
I mean,
absolutely.
What
more better way could you ask?
Exactly right. Lots of you already getting very excited. Linny just saying, I forgot I bought those boxes. I'll have to dig them out. And Lorna says, I'm really looking forward to this show. I love 3D construction. We will certainly get stuck into that shortly. One thing I do want to mention, and I don't want you to take this for granted, is the Weekend Super Saver bag that we've got. This one is called Things with Wings. It is. It's. I don't know why when they're rhyming like that, I always have to do a bit of Brucey. Things with Wings. £102 worth of product here, or $125. Everyone saves £72 or $85. Platinum price is ridiculous when you think you're paying £24 or $32 for everything I'm about to show you. And what I want to stress again here is that you might think, well, with these Weekend Super Saver bags, we're picking product which is sort of gathering dust at the back of the warehouse, But then when I show you things like this are in the bag, then all of a sudden you think, well, hang on a minute, this really is fantastic value for money. Your 6x6 36 sheet paper pad from the Vintage Butterflies is one of the items that you will get in your Weekend Super Saver bag. And of course it is all about things that do have wings. So of course you're going to get gorgeous butterflies in there. You never have too many butterfly dies. Dragonflies proving uber popular at the moment as well, mainly thanks to our Dancing Dragonflies collection. 3 dancing dragonfly dies you're going to get in there too. If you love to create your more sort of slimline cards, we've got a gorgeous butterfly cut and emboss folder in there as well. 3 3/4 by 8.5 inches, that one. If you love to create spectacular cards with ease, we're popping in a creator card die as well. That one is absolutely beautiful. It's called the Lovebirds. Of course, you've got the die to create the card itself, and then you've got the extra elements to create that really cute sort of dangling bird in there. Then from the Nature's Garden Beautiful collection, you've got another super cut and emboss folder giving you that gorgeous frame. We've got Sharon Callis goodies in here too. From the Heartfelt Greetings collection, you've got that gorgeous Sending Blessings almost creator card with the butterflies there. You've got a set of her stamps and dies from the Butterfly Blooms collection. There's 20 elements within there, and then also you're going to get that gorgeous 3D embossing folder from the Vintage Butterflies, which is called In Flight. I think that's potentially the best Weekend Super Saver bag that we have ever done. Lots of recent product in there. For an unbelievable price, £24, $32. If you want to treat yourself today, grab that deal. This will not be here tomorrow, of course. The Weekend Super Saver deal's just across the weekend, so another deal that's going to end kind of midnight tonight alongside your Summer Sea Sun sale. So if you do see something that you love, please, for goodness sake, grab it before the end of play today. Let us, though, have a look at some of the boxes, the Treat Box Die collection. I'll show you everything that you're going to get here. I think it's really good if we get on and see the demos first up, so you can see how we put these together. The Treat Box die collection, an unbelievable price on this. You're saving £37 nearly, $41. It's the best ever price that we've done at these for. £68.30 or $77.17. And as you can see, you've got the dies to be able to create just the most stunning boxes. This one here is your Prism Treat Box, and as Debbie was showing you just a few moments ago, perfect, you know, if you want to just create the one, but there's plenty of ways that you can create these really cool sort of roll-up boxes there as well. Also, you're going to get your roll-up treat box. Again, if you just want to create one little box, I don't know, maybe you wanted to use it as like a little treat box, a little money box potentially, you can, but then ways to be able to actually create multiple boxes to create some really, really gorgeous construction pieces. And then lastly in this set is the gorgeous picnic box. And again, you get all of the templates that you need here, all of the dies to be able to create them and decorate them. So it's a wonderful, wonderful price today. If you want to jump in and grab that set, best ever price. If you do want to dip in and go individually on some of these as well, do check the web. But let's see everything that you're going to get, and hopefully, fingers crossed, let's see that it's quite easy to do.
Absolutely, and it really is, because all the dies and the templates, each one has got a die set with decorative elements in and the main worker die, and each set's got a set of templates in as well to be able to take it on to a further thing. Now, you're not having to worry because you're getting absolutely everything in that deal. Everything that you need to be able to create. And I am going to do the roll-up box, but you've got everything in here to be able to go from your standard box to taking it on to the next level. And again, we've got tuition galore everywhere. We've got, I mean, I think if I remember rightly, our Craig launched these, and he showed you step-by-step instruction. I'm going to start with the bare basics. With this being a masterclass, that's what I'm going to do. And I am going to go through all different types of boxes that we've got on here. But I wanted to show you how lovely this works. But like I've said, with the roll-up treat box, you actually get in your little inspiration in front of you, so you can see that you've got your smaller box and your large box, which I've just shown you.
Yeah.
All your dies, which you can see all on here. And then your templates. Now, there's a template missing from ours. I've only got one of them. It's a good job I'm not doing the bigger one. But we've got both of those templates included in there. And again, on the back, there's actually an instruction sheet included in there. But yet again, it's missing out of my box. Don't know where it is. But not to worry, because when you get yours home...
Do you want the template boards?
Absolutely. So oh, have you got them?
Yeah, but I don't know if the ones that are missing out of your box.
Oh, bless you. Well, you haven't nicked them out of my box, Ben, have you? Because
no.
I think because these are the studio sets.
That's the picnic.
Is that the picnic? It's the roll up, roll up.
Roll
up, roll up, roll up, roll up. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, these are the two templates that you'll get in your box. And this is going to help you create your roll-up box as well, and then your little casing that you can go. So there's different ways that you can do this. I do honestly say, when you get hold of this, you're obviously going to watch me do the basic one, but go back and look at those other shows, especially that loan show with our Craig, because I think he covered a lot during that loan show. So first things first, I'm going to use the worker die. Now, you can see the size of the die. It's quite a nice big piece. That's an A4 sheet of cardstock that I've got. I've got multi-purpose cardstock here. Have we got the multi-purpose back in stock yet?
Don't think we have. Not unless it's come back in stock in the last few days.
Yeah, we need to get that back in stock, Ben, because I'm starting to run low at home. And
are you?
Oh, yes. I'm not one for running out of it, let me tell you.
You're not the reason that it's sold out in the first place, are you?
No. No, I can't be held responsible for that one. Now, I'm going to pop a little bit of low-tack tape just onto there, just to hold it into place. But you can see the size. This is quite a big, substantial die, because it fits across the whole of that A4 cardstock with just a little slither left on there. So I'm going to pop that on. And it's a thin metal die, so we're going to run that through on the normal combination and run that through our die cutting machine. Now, if you did want to do your multiples, you would multiply this by your 4, and then you can put them together. They're all workable gift boxes, so you can put whatever you want in there. I love every single one of these. They all offer something that bit different. And I remember when Leanne first shared with us this idea that her and the product development team came up with, we were all blown away. Every single one of us just love this collection. It's absolutely fab. So let's take this off, and you'll find in there now, let's get rid of my little gubbins. Let's move that to one side. You'll find now what you've got is the die-cut element, and then all the score lines, and you can see the score lines into place. And this is when you're going to just burnish them. So get your burnishing tool and go over those lines to get your crisp score lines.
Okay.
That's the word I'm looking for, crisp score lines. I know I cleaned up, but I can still see sparkle everywhere, Ben.
Can you?
I can, yeah. I've got sparkle. Do you remember when I pulled my mat out and it was covered in gilding flakes?
Yeah.
I keep seeing gilding flakes everywhere.
Oh, dear.
I love gilding flakes.
By the way, if, our producer Jamie had a bit of a go earlier on with the shaving foam technique. If you want to see the pictures of that, I popped it up on the old.
Oh, were you filming him?
No, I didn't film it. I took pictures.
Oh, my goodness, Sarah!
Yeah.
Like, I know I've seen you with your camera.
Yeah, no, I took some pictures and then I popped it on Insta as well. He's had thousands of new followers thanks to my little story that I put up. He can't cope with all the new followers. Jay's Acrylics, isn't it? Yeah, UK. I mean, he's swamped now. He said he's got so many new followers he might not even turn up for the final show. He's now got his superstardom. Yeah.
A superstar. He is a superstar.
He is. No, we're all at the door at the end of the shift. Not for me like they normally are. They'll be waiting for Jamie when he comes out.
Oh, Jay's Acrylics, more! What are you like? I'm just making sure I've got all me, because there's lots of score lines in here. If you do get opportunity though, absolutely go and check his page out, because the work's just beautiful.
All right, that's enough plugs now.
No, that's enough plugs, yeah. We've got enough plugs there, bless him. Bless him. He ain't paid us, I promise you. He's not paid us.
I'm beginning to wonder.
He's not paid us to do this. The way you can see the box is pretty quite straightforward when you take a look. So these are the side panels, and then these are the bits that you're going to stick in. So when you pop it all in and bring it up, and then you've got all of this, it kind of rolls itself up and into it.
Yeah.
So this is when you're going to, and that's how you would construct that. I know I made it look really simple there, but it really is quite simple to put together. What I'm going to do though, Ben, is I'm going to decorate it beforehand, and I'm going to try and remember, because you've got all these other pieces that are on your work, so that's your worker die, but you've got all these decorative elements from panels that will fit onto your box. You've got lovely extra features like flowers and butterflies and little flowers, lovely swirls on here, bits that you can put in to create some tags. And I don't mean one or two, we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 on there.
Yeah.
You've got decorative side panels that will fit onto your box. So for your box side, you've got these, and interchangeable factors as well, because you can have it nice and plain with a lovely dotted design, or you can have these extra pieces, and these are separate pieces. Let me just lift that off. Separate pieces, so you could cut out your panel piece and then the decorative piece. You could actually go directly straight into your box and create a nice see-through one.
Oh, yeah.
Put some acetate around the back and some vellum, all those kind of different things to create some really, every single box that you make I think could look different, depending on the colours that you use, depending on the cardstock that you use. So you've got all of those, and that's what I've done to create mine. I've used the perfect matting and layering.
Yep.
I've gone with this beautiful bright blue. It's actually from our Centura Pearl. This is the baby pink and the royal blue one that I've used.
Yep.
And I've used some of our spring fever paper pad.
Oh, yes.
Yes, spring fever paper pad. That's the word I'm looking for. Because I like to decorate it a little bit before I actually put it together. Just to make it a little bit easy for yourself. If you're not comfortable or confident with doing that, this is a masterclass, so Debbie better get it right, you could always put your box together and then stick it. There's no right or wrong way. I think it's just a way that works for you.
I think it's easy to do it whilst it's flat, surely.
Perfectly, yeah. Jan always tells me this. She once saw me struggling with a box. She went, Debs, have you thought about decorating it while it's in its flat form?
Yeah.
And the minute she said it, it was like a light bulb moment.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think of it before.
Well, sometimes the little things you don't think about.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. In fact, talking of our lovely Jan, she's going to be here tomorrow with that brand new launch.
Can I just say as well, I know I'm probably not supposed to, but we'll mention it anyway, because I think you mentioned it yesterday. So I
don't know what you mean.
Yeah, well, I heard.
Pardon?
I heard.
Pardon?
Yes. We've got a brand new launch tomorrow, and I was always under the kind of impression that when you have a brand new launch, we launch it on the the day that we have it, because you would have thought, wouldn't you? Launch it on the day it launches. Oh no, we don't do that here. No, we don't do that. We give you the opportunity to get it 2 days before we launch it. So I know loads of you bought it yesterday. The brand new vintage snowman collection. It officially launches tomorrow with me and also, of course, Nana Jan. But it's there on the website right now. It's not even as if they've hidden it away. You know, that you have to sort of type it into the search bar. It's literally there, flashing in your face, as it were, when you open up the website. You know, in all his carroty, coaly goodness, the snowman. Buy me now.
It is, honestly.
And I know you've already worked with it, haven't you? You had a bit of a sneaky peek on it the other day.
I worked with it down at Hobby Maker. Absolutely
stunning, isn't it?
The paper pad is out of this world. It's absolutely beautiful. It's right up Jan Street as well. She loves that kind of vintage tone. It's just absolutely beautiful. And then lovely nostalgic images. And it's all about the humble snowman as well. It's literally the most beautiful collection. And I call it the snowman, but it's got a few of his friends in there as well, with your reindeer and the lovely proud cat. I love the cat with the nose in the hair. I think it's just beautiful.
But it's nice that he gets his own collection, because normally in like a Christmas collection, he's like a supporting player, isn't he, the snowman?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's nice that we've gone, look, you know, you've done so well in all these other collections, as like, you know, the cameo role. have your own main collection. There's no business like snow business. You know, so you can see that on the website right now, and it is a gorgeous collection. As I say, we're officially supposed to be launching it tomorrow, but I won't feel offended if you decide to buy it before the official launch, seeing as they sort of launched it yesterday.
Well, I just think if you get it now, and then, you know, when the warehouse goes in the morning and starts picking all the orders from the orders over the weekend, you're going to be quite early on getting your hands on it.
That's a good point.
And especially the paper pad, I promise you, I don't think that paper pad's going to hang around for very long. I really don't.
And you can sit back and enjoy all Jan's demos tomorrow.
Absolutely, and she's got some amazing ones lined up, Ben, let me tell you. Now, I've decorated, and you're probably thinking, well, why have you not put anything here?
Why have you not
You can
put
if you
anything
want, but it's the bottom.
Oh, right.
If you look at it and turn it round, it's the bottom of the box.
Yeah.
And of course, if you wanted, you could actually decorate inside there. If you wanted your gift box inside to look just as beautiful on the inside as the outside, absolutely you can. So I've just popped all those two panels. I had to literally visually do a little bit of a flick over to make sure that I got it in the right place. Because I know what I'm like, and I'd prepped this a while ago, so I just had to refresh my memory. I've actually got a panel for the inside as well. So when I say the inside bit that stays as the back piece, but we'll pop that on in a moment, and I've got a couple of those pieces just onto there. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to pop our tape, glue, pen, red liner tape, finger lift tape. It's entirely up to you which one you want to put together. But I always think of this as that's the side panels with the little flaps. And these are the bits that are going to tuck in onto the inside. So those are going to tuck onto the inside bits. So if you want to do that, I will use tape pen.
What would you use if you were playing at home?
Red liner tape.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, and it's just dependent on what you're popping in your box.
Okay.
So I've just put it on those two first to show you. I'm going to literally hold that flap up, take this flap, and then put the two flaps together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect description there, Debbie. Yes, think about your language, honestly. But yes, that's what we're going to do. You know what I mean.
I miss you so much. Please, you need to be with me at least once a week whenever I'm in, because I think
that's why they only put me on every so often, because they know what I'm like. But you can see how easy that was to formulate that back part of the box.
Yeah.
Very, very simple. And then the next thing that you're going to do is exactly the same. So these two, flaps, you're going to put some more glue on, or red liner tape. It's entirely up to you. I would always look at it as, what is it that you're going to put into your little box? What would you put in yours, Ben?
What in that box there?
In this, yeah, and we say it's a small box, but it's a lovely little box for your gifts. And again, I'm just going to bring that flap up and take it up to that straight edge. Take care with this flap, make sure it's poking out. And then just put them down together.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to put my finger inside. I'm trying to do it where you can see it on the camera, but so normally at home I'd get my fingers inside there, but just give it a little rub. A little bit, it's like a little friction. You're warming the glue up and sticking them together. That's the best way. Yeah, what would you put in your box?
I'll probably put some, currently, because I've got some to my side there, and we had some before the show, I'd probably put some little sweeties in there, some Haribos.
Yes, yeah, nice.
What would you put in? Chocolate?
Oh yeah, I mean this would fit about 2 or 3 of the lovely Ferrero Rochers.
Oh really?
What about little favour boxes on your wedding table? If you did all these colours in like ivories and whites and things like that for your weddings, that'd look really nice.
It would.
Because they could be wedding favour boxes if you wanted.
And also little, do you mean like little boxes you could give to the guests with like confetti in as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. So now you can see it's come together. So I've put my box together. This actually, and the reason I'm not sticking these tabs down, tabs, that's a better word, Debbie, it's because I want to fold that in like so. However, I don't want this bit being very white, so that's when I'm going to put on my other piece onto the back part. I think the decoration part is the fun bit. I think the construction bit is I'm going to say it is the easy bit. Yeah. Because that die works it all out for you.
And the great thing is, once you've constructed the box, you then think about all the papers that you've got in your craft room at home right now. Think of all the different ways you can decorate it and for all the different occasions as well. I mean, it's never ending, isn't it, really?
Never ending, yeah. Now, right at that very bottom of the box, I just want to pop in just again to bring it in line with the rest of the design there. So I'm popping it into the bottom. I'm just going to get my finger right in there and stick that down and make sure it's nice and straight. But you can see the inside looks lovely. My little flaps there, just tuck those in. This now becomes the tucker-inner.
The tucker-inner?
What's a tucker-inner?
I don't know, that's what that is though.
Yeah, but you tuck it in,
and
there it is now, a nice workable box. I'm just going to show you there to the side. You've got this lovely flat back edge, which I just think is, honestly, it's one of those boxes that I think, wow, how easy was that to put together? And then you just add your little accessories. So on mine, I think I'm going to go in with, and I've used again the die that's on here. Taken this die set. I've just used the stamp from my stamp set. What about the Say It With Style tags that you could be using as well?
We've got that as well.
Yes, we could be using.
No, sorry, I just wanted to look because it looks bigger than what I'm seeing on the telly. That's the only thing. Because when you said you could fit 3 Ferreros in there, you could, couldn't you?
You could, of course you could, yeah. Wish I got some Ferreros to show you what I mean. But you could put 3 in there. It's quite a nice depth in there as well, so it's really nice. And then, obviously, the fun bit, which we'll get to in a minute, because this really is fun, is when you can add using your stencils.
Oh yes.
And you can add to your, so your stencil option is for your box as well. Yeah. But then you've got the ability to add to these boxes by, and again, I'll show you in a second. I'm not going to go in a full demo with that, but you'll get the gist.
Do you know what you could also, I was thinking, because I was just wanted to see the size, and then when you create lots of them and you create a little roll up, I know you said a roll around then. A roll up, the perfect size for putting together. Do you know if someone likes their little sort of hand creams and little eye lotions and potions? They're that perfect size for the little miniatures that you could put in and create a little kit for somebody for Christmas, wouldn't you?
Absolutely, it is, Ben. Perfect for it. Yeah. But literally now, and when you look at this and you're thinking, well, that is a lovely little trinket box, but you then literally you make yourself multiple ones. I'm just going to put that one there just at the side to show you that you could just use your little. Now, what do we call them here? Hook and loops.
What?
Hook and loop? I call them
Velcro. Oh, hook and loop.
Velcro. I call it Velcro, Charlotte. That's me too. Put them onto there.
Velcro's like a name, isn't it?
This is a trademark name,
like
isn't it? So we better be careful. But you can actually join 2 together. Yeah. Or you can then take it on to the next level by simply adding onto there and literally now creating. And all of these, they all open up. They're all beautiful gift boxes. Can you imagine filling in all of those? Lovely. I mean, this is just so clever. It really is such a clever idea. And then bringing them all together like so. Oops, Debbie, wrong way around.
Oh, and you could just keep going and going and going and going.
I wonder how many you could go with. I'm wondering how many our Craig's gone with. But you can see just how fabulous that beautiful box is and how easy it was to construct together, very simply using that gorgeous worker die. So that's the first demo out of the way. Wow. But the potential with this is just amazing. And it's not just the roll-up box. You've got the picnic treat box. You've got the beautiful prism, the prism one. Prism. Did I say prism?
You might have said prism.
I might have said prism.
Prism.
Prism treat. Oh God.
That's something completely different, I think, isn't it?
That's imagine getting treated. Oh my days, that's a completely different thing there. But the prism one is absolutely one of my all-time favourites. I love the shape of it. It's It's like a Toblerone shaping.
It is. And then when you put it all together and flip it over, it's like, what's it called? Trivial Pursuit, I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I honestly adore this. Is this one of Craig's? I think is this a Craig make? I'm sure it is, you know. But
Black
how
and white looks amazing.
Beautiful does that look? And again, each one is a workable box.
Yeah.
I love how you can do that with the die, with the templates, to be able to create your boxes, to be able to create your extras. And you can also go, I remember making this one, I did a double one. And you can make your double ones and then just put a little belly band around the centre of it. But again, they can be two separates. But again, the choice is there from that one die, just that one die set. That's a prism one. And then you've got the picnic one, and the picnic one makes little boxes. And then the one that I can't find, which just blows my mind every time I see it, it's the one where you put all four together and you create that beautiful drop-down box. It's absolutely beautiful. Love these. These really are a real treat. They're a real treat to work with. See what I did there? Real treat, but an absolutely fantastic concept, made so easy, so easy, and a lot of fun. A whole lot of fun with them.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's interesting to see what you guys will be putting in your boxes. Shadai says you'd put some Kurdish sweets into your boxes. They look the right size, says Panda Crafts, for Ferrero Rocher. Absolutely, you could get your Ferrero Rocher in here. Or Lindt chocolates. Oh, I love the Lindt. Oh! Panda Crafts, sorry, I got a bit excited there, didn't I? Oh, yes, Lindt. Panda Crafts says, can you fit a mini Toblerone into one of those? I reckon you probably could, a mini one. I'd put in homemade caramels. Yeah, do you know what as well? If you do make your own like homemade goodies and sweets, and maybe like Sari, you make fudge and all those kind of things, then then you can put your fudge into these boxes as well. Sorry, Debbie's just had a sip of a coffee that I made.
Cold coffee, did you see my face?
I thought you were making that face.
I thought it were a nice and I went like that and then put it in my mouth and thought, oh God, I can't stand cold coffee.
I thought you were pulling your face at the coffee that I'd made then, so I'm glad to know it was cold.
No.
Panda Craft says, I do like boxes, believe it or not, but I like to make them as I need them. I have so many I've made up that I end up running out of space as I have boxes everywhere. Maybe a shelf just for boxes, or maybe you could make a box to put all the boxes in that you haven't got room for, potentially. I have these, says Deborah, but I haven't played with them yet. Play with them. Please have a go with them. Pammy says, I love these little boxes. Construction pieces always make me feel so accomplished. And the thing is, again, if I just show you all of the metal that you're going to get, all of the templates that you're going to get, these really are making life very easy for you when it comes to making these construction boxes. And do you know what? The kind of boxes, as we've just seen, this one here is your prism, the kind of boxes that you've just seen that you will use year round, and particularly as we start now thinking, because we're going to be starting thinking about it very soon here, about Christmas makes. These are absolutely perfect for those little, trinkets, for those little gifts, for those little chocolates. If you make them, I think as well, if you're someone who likes to create, I don't know if anyone else does this. Well, I do actually know that some people do this. You know, like you have your main presents in the morning at Christmas time, but then maybe at dinner time, do you ever get like the little presents out of the tree? Perfect size for popping little gifts into those if you do those little Christmas tree presents, I think. And of course, just year round to have a construction set like this, and this isn't the most interesting thing to look at all, but I'm just showing you everything that you're going to get. All of the templates. That one there is for the Prism treat box, and that one for your picnic treat box as well. And it's a massive collection and just so easy for you to be able to work with these. And if you like to do construction pieces, maybe you're not the best person in the world at kind of making boxes and things like that from scratch. I can totally understand that. You might find it quite difficult. This is a system allowing you to be able to make boxes with ease, and the most gorgeous boxes as well. Worth bearing in mind, I've just shown you everything that you're going to get, which is the main collection right here on the best ever price. You're also going to get 50 of your hook and loose, I can't say it now. Oh, hello.
What was that?
It's all of Jamie's new fans just arriving for the end of the show. You're also going to get 50 of your hook and loop, there we go, fastening dots included as well, so really super handy for all of those boxes. Here's a question. Rose says, could you make these boxes with fabric material rather than cardstock to create a jewellery roll?
That's That's a good one. I don't think you get the sturdiness that you would, because you'd need it to be stiff, wouldn't you? So you'd need a stiffener.
A stiffener? Oh, like no, I know what you mean.
Fabric
like what's it called? The what's it called?
What's it called?
Stabiliser. Fabric stabiliser, not a stiffener.
It's not stiffener.
No.
Don't know where I got that from. I think you could. But you need it to be rigid. Because fabric in its nature is producer Jamie, it is floppy. It's just making it sound worse. Stick record. Or try it and let us know. I've not worked with them in that way before.
No.
If you are, because they're a thin metal die, you'll need to use, if you're going to cut through your material, you'll need to use your extra shim in there to cut through the material cleanly. You wouldn't be able to cut multiples, because it isn't a multimedia die. It's not a fabric die, it's a thin paper metal die. But yes, give it a go and let us know.
Mary says, love these and all the decorative dies that they come with. Pammy, perfect for the Christmas Eve treats too. Yes, if you like to do Christmas Eve boxes, these are properly brilliant for that. And Kathy, I love this example of why you're going to use yours. You say, I'm making a roll-up one for my granddaughter to keep her little pieces / shoes / jewellery for her Barbie dolls for her birthday. That's such a great shout. I remember probably, I lose track of time. Maybe it was a couple of 3 years ago, and my daughter Daisy, she was really into the Barbie dolls, and she asked for, because you can get like the little selection bags, can't you, of like accessories for the Barbie dolls, and they're so small, aren't they? They're so fiddly, and you've never got anywhere to put them. These, I think, would be absolutely perfect for that. So yeah, do keep letting us know what you're going to be using your boxes for. Also, just out of interest, I know we mentioned it a few moments ago, I'd be very, very interested to know who of you have ordered the vintage snowman collection yet, just ahead of time, because I know hundreds of you already have, but who's jumped in and bought that, just out of interest. And Ro, just messaging to say, Debbie, you just crack me up. I mean, she always, that's why whenever I see I'm down on the road with Debbie, I know I'm in for a fun day. We've got some linen cardstock on the show for you. This is a great deal. If you love to work with linen cardstock, jump in and grab this collection, because we brought you two sets from, well, actually, two gorgeous collections in their own right. You've got the Sarah's Signature Country Lane collection. Really, really gorgeous cardstock. The weight is 250 GSM, and it's got that really beautiful, it's difficult to see on camera, but it's got that gorgeous linen texture effect to it. I think this really allows you to get that sort of luxurious feel into all of your makes, and the colour palette that you've got there in the Country Lane is stunning. 20 pieces in total right there. And then also a collection which I really feel like I missed out on because I was away on holiday. Can you believe that? When we launched this, and I've not really seen it since, is the Hummingbird. Again, a lovely colour palette that you're going to get here. 250 GSM, and once again, double-sided, gorgeous linen card in all of these spectacular colours. I think across the two sets, actually, you will do very well to be able to mix and match some of these colours up. Great for your mats and layers. Really nice card weight, 250 GSM, and it's 44 sheets in total across both of those. 15% saving, £19.99 or £26.39. Jen Mitchell on YouTube says, I haven't been able to watch for a while, but I'm beyond glad I caught Debbie and Ben. She is cracking me up. Always. She always starts it as well, doesn't she? Always, never me, always starts it. And Stephen on Facebook just says, I've ordered the vintage snowman. Good. Let me know if you've already bought that. As I say, just out of interest, how many of you watching right now have grabbed that collection? If you haven't, it officially launches tomorrow. However, you can grab it today. It is there right smack bang in your face as soon as you open up the website. All the details you need. Let's give you a few moments here to get your baskets checked out. A few moments as well just to recompose yourselves. We'll come back with more great inspiration and demonstration after this short break.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up. I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day. Quick Buy. All your crafting must-haves in a flash. Put away your tape measure and fabric scissors. The Threader's fabric cutter offers accuracy and precision with every cut. This handy tool slices through fabric in a guillotine style. Its ergonomic design features a comfortable and protective handle, so it's safe and easy to use whether you're right or left-handed. Its 45mm rotary blade will cut up to 6 layers of fabric at a time, so your sewing, quilting, and upholstery project times are cut down to size. It's equipped with a measuring guide in metric and imperial for a perfectly accurate cut every time. The built-in grid ruler has 30-degree, 45-degree, and 60-degree angle lines, so you can cut fabric on any angle, including the bias. Quick Buy. All your crafting must-haves in a flash. Quick Buy. All your crafting must-haves in a flash. Achieve crisp, precise, and perfect die cutting results every time with the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim. The idea behind the plastic shim is that it creates a thicker plate combination, offering an even more precise die cutting result with each pass. Simply pop a plastic shim between your cutting plates and then roll through your Gemini die cutting machine and voila! An amazing precise cut every time. Plastic shims work really well with detailed or thin metal dies. So if intricate cutting is your thing, then the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim is your best friend. Quick Buy. Get yours now.
Welcome back. Busy old show. We're going to show you some Christmas dimensionals in just a few moments' time because you guys are absolutely loving those. A few of you telling me that you bought the vintage snowman, which is good. Stephen saying I've ordered that. Lisa Smith says, I've just ordered the vintage snowman collection. I can't wait to get it. I'll be on maternity leave in the next few weeks. Congratulations. So hoping to get some cards made before baby comes along. That's lovely, something to keep you busy as you're waiting. How exciting is that? And Carletta just says, I bought it yesterday. Yeah, let me know on the old vintage snowman, or let me know indeed if you're waiting because you need to see it in action. If you are, tomorrow with me and Jan, official launch is tomorrow afternoon, but of course you'll get to see a sneaky peek of that in Wake Up Call tomorrow from 11 a.m. at 6 a.m. Eastern. Deborah says, I've cherry picked from that new collection as it will work with other things that I already have, and there's more new launch goodies on the way, so we'll be watching and waiting. Yes, a very exciting time, of course, with our Christmas in July event launching, so you will see lots and lots of brand new products. It's going to be a very fun time. Linda says, good morning, I've got the snowman, I can't wait to get it. Well, if you are in a festive mood, hang on a minute. No wonder this is flying out the door. I thought, do you know what?
Explains it.
I thought that, there's some lovely items on this show, and I was obviously completely hooked in by this collection here, which we've already looked at. And I knew we had like the Christmas ornament dimensionals on there. I was thinking, oh yeah, these. I didn't look at the price, did I? No wonder the £10.39 or $13.56 to allow you to make the most amazing ornamental, dimensional pieces, whether these are just to decorate the house around Christmas time, whether you're going to have these as table decorations. That is a stunner of a price. It should be £35, $42. You can pick these up today for pocket money prices. Look at what you're going to get. The dies to be able to create the actual dimensional piece itself, if you like. So that's this one here. So you're going to cut out that main element here as many times as you like to be able to create the stand, if you like. And then with this one, you're going to get the Christmas tree die there too, to be able to hang within the centre of your ornament. And again, it's such a lovely piece. If you just want to use this as a two-dimensional piece, you know, and then have that as your frame to pop your Christmas tree onto a card, that way you can do. But of course, the main way you'll be using these is to create the most beautiful ornamental pieces. And we'll see some finished samples of these with Debbie in just a few moments' time. So that's one set that you're going to get within this collection, which contains your worker die, if you like. And then add to that, you're also going to receive other die sets, which are going to allow you to hang different Christmas ornaments within the actual ornament itself. So you've got that Christmas bell there. Again, look at all the detail that you've got within the shape of the bell itself. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got that stunning snowflake there too. Once again, you don't just have to use these as the hanging ornaments within your piece. You can use these elsewhere in your craft as well. Of course you can. And then you're going to receive the gorgeous present, the seasonal opulence, this one is called, that gorgeous present and that really beautiful tree decoration as well, or bauble as we would call it here in the UK. And once again, absolutely beautiful to use elsewhere in your craft as well. But you know, if you're thinking about decorating up the Christmas table, if you're thinking about creating gorgeous decorative pieces around the house, this is a no-nonsense price today. £10.39 platinum, $13.56, and actually that represents a bit of a try me price when it comes to these sort of dies, because we've got like the what do you call it, like the everyday collection, I suppose, of these as well. But if you're thinking, I'm not quite sure how these would work, try it at this sort of price. Promise you'll absolutely love it, and you will probably come back and buy the everyday collection as well. Sarah Brown has said, that is amazing. If you don't have the 3D ornament collection, grab it at that price. It is crazy. Exactly right. Linny's saying, that price is crazy. There's so much intricacy. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Well worth it. And Mary Rena says, I love the bell in that set. Get it today for £10, $13. You will not go wrong. I mean, I think, Debbie, you were as shocked as I when you saw that price. For what you can make.
And this is why I've got every single one of the designs.
Yeah.
So for $12.99, full price, without your club membership on,
yeah,
$12.99,
still amazing.
You can make all of these designs, and I'll just put them there so you can see them.
Wow.
I'm just going to try and put them all together. I've had to spread them a little bit and try and get them so I can get them all on.
That's amazing.
You can make all of that for $12.99.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I'm just going to say it as it is. Honestly, I genuinely, when he said to me, because we were going to plan on doing something next, we have always our plan with the show.
Yeah.
And he said to me, Debbie, these are flying. We need to get to them quick before they go because I don't think they're going to last to the end of the show. Absolutely amazing opportunity to get hold of, and even at that Club Platinum price, brand new today. Mine are wafting in the wind.
I like it.
My fan, courtesy of the fan. That are gorgeous designs, from your bell to your your snowflake, to your presents, to your bauble. I love, can I just bring this one in?
That's phenomenal.
I love this. You can buy these cheap as chips. In lots of craft stores, and you can actually encapsulate your project inside and have a real statement piece in there with your lovely dome feature. And I cannot believe that price is just out of this world. What a stellar, stonking deal that is. I thought that were a cartload thing then.
No, honestly.
I thought, is that a cartload that we've had on recently?
I say this quite a lot. So I'm always thoroughly prepped when it comes to the shows. I always like to write my notes because I never like to be in that position where, you know, I don't know what's going on. But sometimes I specifically don't look at prices because I want to be able to get that sort of shock value that you guys get when you see them on screen. So genuinely, I did not know that that was the price we were doing these for. So to see that on screen right now, it's one of those, can we just check that that's right moments? But it is 100% right. And tons and tons of you are checking these out in your baskets right now, so please get them whilst you can, because you know what? Chances are over the course of the next few weeks, if you're like everybody else, you're going to be thinking about Christmas crafting, you're thinking about ways to make Christmas a little bit different this year. And I think that these ornament dies are a great way to be able to do that, because they're going to be useful for all sorts, as we've said, particularly having like a big Christmas party. Maybe you get a lot of family members coming round. Potentially you like to have a nice big sort of decorative table. I think these are absolutely perfect for that. And also, if you've got kids, our kids always love to have their rooms decorated. Obviously, we have like the main room decorated with the tree and Christmas lights and all that kind of thing. But our kids, particularly Daisy, still likes to have little bits in her room. So these are great for the kids, aren't they, for decorating their rooms as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot easier to construct than what you think, because again, you've got all the dies that do all the hard work for you. The creative part is what papers are you using, what colours are you using, what are you going to, how many are you going to put together, because this is where you could put just 4 pieces together, 5 pieces together, 6 pieces together. You can create a real big dimensional piece. It's entirely up to you what you want to do and how many you want to hang together. And of course then you literally, honestly, just die cut loads out and then just get playing with it. I've put them all onto some plain cardstock. I've got mine already coloured in and everything else to show you, but again, just to show you how it works, the worker die, the hanging die, and then the embellishments on there as well. Thin metal die, so it's our plastic shim, magnetic shim, and the other cutting plate. And we're going to run that through our machines. These will fit through your Gemini Junior as well, or your Gemini Midi.
Okay.
So it's open to anybody really. And like you said, of all ages, of all skill levels. These could be a great, and I was thinking at that price, if you get hold of a set of these or a couple of set of these, do you know if you run a craft group?
Oh yeah.
And if you run a craft group and you want to do a themed, Christmas thing, that's what I used to do with my ladies that I used to teach.
Yeah.
I used to hold an event every August where we do an all-day crafting one. I used to run a weekly one, but every August I used to run a all-day one. This would have been a perfect project for that.
Yeah.
Because again, really made easy, and it is just down to you what you want to create with. And I wanted to make the most out of my cardstock there because I knew that bit was going to be coming out. But look what I've done. I've created a little bit of a nice statement piece for an aperture card as well,
why not?
or a little stencil.
Stencil.
Yeah. So we're going to take all of those off. This just now creates the decorative features. So it's got my 2 little embellishments there. And then we've got the worker die part. And the worker die part, it's a lovely one, this, Ben, because it's already got the score lines into place. I'll just get rid of all my little pieces that are in there. Let's just move those out of the way, It's got all the pieces in there. It's got the score lines in. So the score line is at the top.
Oh, yeah.
And you literally just fold it in. And the score line is in there as well.
Oh,
so
perfect.
it literally is as easy as that. You just pinch it in, give it a little pinch, and it folds over. And all you're wanting to do is fold that right over. So match it up, marry it up, and it's that easy to literally put your piece. And this is when you need more than one though, so you're going to cut it a few times, and I'll show you mine in a moment. Again, you've got your Christmas tree. I'm thinking of this die set of all the different things you can do with it as well. This is a lovely Christmas tree die set, which again, if I just take all my little pieces out, let's excuse me.
As much as you get like the dangly bits, if you know what I mean, to pop in, you'll have other dies at home, I'm sure, where you're thinking, oh, I could potentially use that as the dangling element within the
Absolutely.
card. Because all you need is a little like punch to create the hole to dangle it down with.
Excuse me, Ben, I've got a tickle.
That's all right.
Absolutely, and a lovely thing as well, it's got the feature of the score line running down the centre of that Christmas tree.
Yeah.
But I can see this straight away. Excuse me, I'm just going to take a little swig of water, Ben.
Yeah, no worries. Whilst you're swigging, there's a lot of you just saying how much you can't believe the price on this. Mary Patson, I paid so much more for this collection. And talk about other things you can put in. Ro just saying, lovely Ro saying, these would also be great with little pictures dangling inside them as well. So
yeah, I was
a great
thinking
idea.
that. Yeah, that's what I'd got in my head, thinking of little pictures of your loved ones in the centre. But I'm looking at this Christmas tree and thinking this is a lovely Christmas tree that you could use outside of the hanging part.
Oh, absolutely.
So you could absolutely put this onto the front of your card.
Yep.
Now all you're going to do is you're going to ink it all up. Again, you'll do the same thing where you're going to fold it down the centre. So simply case of getting the score line that's already into place and just folding it in half. I'll show you the coloured one so you can see it a little bit better because I've done a few of them, Ben. And when I say a few, I am a little devil for this, because I never know when to stop.
Oh, hello.
So I make a few.
You have done a few there, haven't you?
And and I do, genuinely. I am shocking. I don't know why I do it to myself, but I get started with stuff and I just think, oh, let's just do one more. Let's just do one more. That's what I'm like.
You've got a full-on Christmas tree farm going there, haven't you? Seriously.
But I'm just thinking, because the lovely thing about these is that they're very easy to construct, because that's going to be one part, but then you're going to join them up.
Yeah.
So you create your hanging ornament by joining those pieces up. You're going to put your thread through, so choose your threads. Could be, it could be a cotton, it could be an invisible thread. That'd look cool, having an invisible thread, because you won't be able to see the hanging part.
How do you find your invisible thread?
That's a good one, Ben.
Hey?
It is. It's that clear. Have you seen it before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love using invisible thread. But yeah, I quite like that. That's good, that Ben. But yeah, choose your colours. I'll tell you what I've done with mine. Water reactive inks is what I've done. And then an alcohol marker in the centre using our on-brand kind of colour there, Ben. So I'm just going to carry on doing that.
Yeah, carry on folding.
Carry on folding.
Our Rachel's just said, how do you see the invisible thread? With great difficulty. That's Rachel. It's like the old joke, isn't it? Knock at the door. It's the invisible man. Tell him I can't see him. Sorry, laughing at that, but also laughing at the fact I've just set Tyne off as well. Charlotte's dog Tyne is here in the gallery, and I've just knocked at the door.
Oh, she'll do it now. She knows it's you, Ben. She knows it's you. Yeah, when you knocked then, she went woof, woof, woof.
That's so funny.
In our, God love her. Good guard dog. Good guard dog.
Yeah, she was in earlier on the earlier show. If you haven't seen Tyne, go back and watch Colour Me Happy, because she had a little bit of a cameo.
Oh.
Gilmore says, I'm waiting to order the vintage snowman, Ben. I'm waiting for Ben and Jan to dazzle me tomorrow with loads of demos and laughs. And here's a good message, that will be good tomorrow, by the way, launch day, from Sarah, who says, OK, I've just bought this Christmas 3D collection. If I have it already, oops, lol, I'll gift it to someone.
Oh, lovely that. I've done that before. Can I tell you? Oh, yeah. Very famously, a Chloe stamp. 4 times. 4 times I found it.
You bought it 4 times?
4 times. Just terrible. But I do that. I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Now, I folded all my Christmas trees. I'm just going to put that to one side because I'm just going to go back to the work part. What I've just done with mine is I've used, you know our lovely diamond, well, I say diamond, it's our gold spray. Do you know the spray and sparkle in the can? I wanted to try and find it here, but we haven't. Oh, we have.
What?
There it is.
You got it?
Yeah. I've used, rather than colouring it in, and because it's Christmassy, all I've done, and we used to have that box called, what was she called, Bertha?
Oh, but no, Brenda.
Brenda.
Whatever happened to
Where
Brenda?
did Brenda go? I've got a Debbie at home, because our lovely Liam made me my own, which is what I use, but I don't know where Brenda's gone.
She literally
She's disappeared
off the face
She's been
of the earth.
retired.
No,
I think she's
can't
been
have.
retired off, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, well, she must be somewhere. Or
Brenda.
John's forced her into retirement and put her somewhere.
She used to be under the counter, didn't she?
She did, yeah, not anymore. But you literally just take your spray and I'll hold it up.
Poor old Jamie's probably wondering what we're going on about. Used to be a spray box in here.
It's a spray box.
Yeah.
It's a spray box to keep it nice and clean. But just give it a little burst, little small bursts. Make sure you're in a well-ventilated room. This is a glitter spray after all. But all you're going to do is, and I've done mine a few times, so I did it once and then went back on again and I built the colour up. But it literally, I'll just pop it there, and my fan's going to blow it all across the studio now. Good job, John Stein. But it then turns it and let it dry. It only needs a few, I'm saying a few minutes, doesn't need very long to dry. But what you get there then using our glitter sparkle spray is this lovely glittery effect. And it literally just gives it a little bit of a Christmas sparkle to it. Of course, we've just come off the back end of a sparkle show.
We have.
And you could be doing that. Now, again, it's knowing when to stop. But I have cut myself 5, if it's 5 or 6, let me just remember.
What's
1,
the
2, 3.
minimum you could have? I guess it would be
4. I do minimum 4.
minimum 4.
Yeah, minimum
I was
4.
gonna say
Let
3,
me just
but
put
4.
that there for a second. Oh, actually, I might have done 6. Oh, Debbie. See what I mean? I'm terrible.
What are you like?
I am shocking. But I'm going to show you how you put it together. So, literally, you're going to, when you think about this, you're going to glue this part, and then we're going to stick the other part over the top, like so. And this is all I'm going to do. And I'm going to use my tacky glue. And I'm going to go in. You could use your dotty tape pen for this, but I'm going to use tacky glue, and I'm going to go all over just that off, and then just over these pieces as well. Can't get over that price. Honestly, Ben, that price is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And then I'm taking this half and I'm going to just line them up across each other. So if I just, in fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll open it up so you can see it better. So I'm just doing it on the half part. And again, work that works for you. I'm just going to pick it up so I can slide it into place. There we go. And that's half part done. Half part done, she says.
Yes.
And I'm going to repeat that again. So I'm going to fold it back over. I'm going to pop my tacky glue and I'm just going to go in there, like so. And then I'm going to take another piece and I'm going to line that up. Exactly the same way, so I'll spread it out. It's fully spread so you can see what I'm doing. I'm popping it over, literally just marrying it over. Couldn't be any easier. Honestly, the concept again behind this, Leanne and the team, I don't know where they get their ideas from.
I know.
I don't know how they think of these things. I don't know how they design these things. She's got a very talented team working underneath her.
Yeah.
She absolutely has. They come up with some belters, and this one absolutely is one of those fabulous products.
It's almost an insult price today, isn't it? To the amount of work which we've gone into creating
Oh God,
this.
yeah, this is engineering at its finest.
Yeah.
It really is. And then I'm going to carry that on. So in fact, I think I am going to use all the pieces. I've made them all, so let's.
Well, you
let's
may
put
as
them
well.
all on. Yeah, might as well. So I'm going to go keep on doing that.
Whilst you're sticking, Sylvia says you could use the frame to make a photo frame and also a frame and a scrapbook. It's a great point. It's one that I mentioned. Obviously, these have been designed to create the 3D effects, but there's nothing to stop you from using them as 2D effects. There's nothing to stop you, like Debbie was saying, as taking the dies that you're going to use as the dangler, as it were. You can use those 2D on cards. That's the great thing about this. Mary Pat says, I love how delicate the trees are in this collection. They look like lace in the shape of trees. They really do. Bubble and Squeak says, I keep an in-depth inventory of my stash, and yes, I still manage to buy duplicates. If you buy this today as a duplicate, it isn't the worst thing in the world, is it? Because you're getting an absolute steal. It means you can work twice as quickly, of course, because you'll have 2 sets, or you can do what Debbie did and what Sarah's done as well and go, well, I've got a second set, gift it, give it to a friend, why not?
Absolutely.
For £10, $13 today.
For that price, yeah. 1 or 2 prices there that you could do it. Honestly, gift it to a few of your friends.
Yeah.
It's a very achievable. Well, I'm saying very achievable. Achievable if you've got the spare cash to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I'm always conscious that times are hard at the minute, but these fantastic prices that we're bringing to you are giving you an opportunity, if you can, to get hold of some, especially when it comes to 3D projects like this. And if you remember right, I mean, we've had lots of shows with these on, obviously not at that price, but we've had lots of ideas in there for you to do. You can actually put them in the centre of a card.
Yeah,
if you wanted to, you could go into the centre of a card. It's entirely up to you how you do this. So again, I'm just going to in fact, you know what I think I'm going to do, because I'll need to fill that up. I'm going to use my tape pen. Let's see if I can. I'll use my dotty tape pen for this part. Obviously use your glues that will stick it together. I'm dropping all my trees up my arms. Hang on a minute. Oh, I've got a big.
You do it with trees down your arm?
Yeah, I've got a big, what do you call them?
Oh, big
sleeves.
Yeah.
Big gapey sleeves. Look at that.
Oh,
That's a big gapey sleeve. So things are dropping down there that shouldn't be dropping down there. When you're ready to put it together, so I've got quite a few on there now. I'm just going to put the glue all over both parts. So I'll go in back with my dotty tape and let's. Just thinking for a second. Have I used it all? But yeah, put it all together. And then just stick that down. So you're going to marry those 2 up together, the inside 2 now.
Oh, yeah.
And bring it all together. And that is how you put together your, and I'm going to call it the worker die, because it is.
Yes.
It's the worker part. And then you're going to just spread out. So, and you can see now why with my multiples, ones that I've got, how many have I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, look, that's how, and you can see, oh, that looks lovely.
That looks amazing.
Just looks beautiful. And then it's ready now to decorate with all my trees.
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same, Ben. You literally and you're going to put your threading in there. So maybe perhaps on your first part, and I'll put it down, let's have a think, because I'm going to, I'll put it down into there, because I can always shorten the other end.
Yeah.
In fact, yeah. I'm going to just pop some glue on. Let me put with a solid bit of glue just into the centre.
Ray's just said, I've just discovered that I've got 3 sets of cool Christmas sparkle inks. Guess what my colour scheme will be this year? And Rachel, again, I love this, and this is such a great thing to read. She says, hi Ben and Debbie, I'm loving the shows today. Well, that's lovely to know. Thank you, Rachel. She says, I bought the ornament dies last year, but it was a bit time consuming to cut, so I've bought another set to help cut them quicker. Amazing price. So again, you can work doubly quick.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Yes, what a cracking idea that is.
Yeah.
Because it does save time when you can multi-layer. You could probably get away with 2 in each one.
Yeah.
If you've got a Gemini machine, you could probably get away with 2 through each pass. But it's exactly the same process. All I'm doing is lining half of it up until I'm happy. And I'm going in for a full Christmas tree. I mean, this is a masterclass at the end of the day. I could have gone safe and done a small one, but I'm going in full pelt. Whack it all on.
Whack it all on.
Let's get a nice big full Christmas tree. And I'm thinking of this one. Not only is it a lovely die to have on your Christmas cards, but I'm also thinking of your Christmas tree decorations.
Oh, why not?
Yeah. Because you could hang these on your Christmas tree.
Do you like to do, our kids do, well, not so much George anymore, but they used to make little Christmas ornaments every year and hang them on the tree.
Yeah.
And we used to put the year on them, so every year then when you get the Christmas decorations out, you can see.
Yeah, I've still got all mine in a box. I've not thrown any away because kids keep saying to me, throw them away. No.
Keep the memory. Have you got little memory boxes?
Memory boxes, memory boxes. But now can you see I've got a really full Christmas tree there.
Yeah.
And if I just hang that up, you could be sparkling that up, adding your gems onto it. But you've got a lovely spinning factor into there. You've got all your little stars as well. And to hook it on, you can just tie it up. I'll just split mine up. Let me just... Scissors.
I love the Christmas tree ornament idea because when you think, if you're making it like that, you've got, what else have you got? Trees, bells, you've got presents, snowflakes. How gorgeous are they?
I love the snowflake one. Oh my God,
hey, if you cut the snowflakes out as well in like, sort of like a vinyl, you could stick them to your windows as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go in and tie this in. I'm going to look at the camera. Keep that camera there for me, Charlotte, so I can see, because trying to do it over the top is difficult to see where I've got my hanging part. And let's tie that up. I've got sticky fingers, so it's making it a little bit difficult for me to tie it. But you get the gist.
You're doing a tremendous job.
Thank you, Ben. You're so sweet. Oh God! Why did I not hear that in my head? Tree, Ben. It went straight over my head. You see it? There it goes. Right over your head. You've also got your little star, so you could be popping your little star, and again your dimensional star. You could actually fold those in half and stick those onto the top as well. So it's entirely up to you. But I'm going to just show you this one, and then I'll show you my finished one. Literally, how lovely does that look? You could add your little sentiment if you want. But what a gorgeous! Thank you very much, Tracy. What a gorgeous, beautiful idea. The different one that I've done here is I've wrapped ribbon around it. So on me one that I'd done at home, I took some purple ribbon and I wrapped it around. So when I say wrapped it around, I just wrapped it around and carried on. So again, you can have a little play with your ribbons, but to create, and I mean, this is just all you need to do. And the lovely thing about them as well, they flatten. So to store, if you are keeping these and using year in, year out, how lovely. You just reopen them up, and that's the difference it is with the ribbon on there. I'm going to move my ribbon, Ben, because it's flying all over with my fan on. But how gorgeous it is to create these beautiful dimensional Christmas ornaments that are going to see you right every single year. But my God, look at that price.
I know.
Stonking price.
Favourite ideas coming in here. Ro, I love these 2 ideas. So she says, these would be great to hang from your rear view mirror in the car.
Oh!
You could probably like scent them up a little bit, couldn't you?
You could actually, yeah.
Because you have like the little, they have like dangly trees here that you pop in, and they're a little freshener for your car. But yeah, why not? Christmas time, have the little tree dangling, or the bell or the present. She also says they would make a gorgeous Christmas mobile for babies as well.
Yeah, that's a lovely idea.
Hey,
what a good couple of ideas that's coming through.
Really great ideas, and the point is, right, and loads of you have now picked up on this, as loads and loads and loads of these are flying out the door right now. It's a nonsense price for the versatility that you've got. Whether you are going to be making, of course, 3D Christmas ornaments, but then you decide to potentially use these 2D as well. I mean, you've got 8 elements in total for £10. or $13. I just think that it's incredible. Lynn saying, what beautiful sample, Debbie. I love the ribbon wrapping ideas as well. So this is the first of the die sets that you're going to get. So there's 4 in total there. That one brings you that worker die, the frame, if you like, which you're going to multi-cut to be able to create the actual stand itself. You get the Christmas tree in there as well. But again, look at the detail that you've got within that tree and the little star embellishments that you'll get with that too. Then the other 2 sets are basically all about giving you the elements to hang within the ornament. So you've got that Christmas bell, and then that gorgeous snowflake. But again, think about multi-cutting these. Think about using these as lovely ways to craft with the kids around Christmas time, and to get new Christmas ornaments for your tree. Maybe you want to do that as well. Each year, craft with the kids, craft with the grandkids, and have a little Christmas ornament, a new one each year that you can hang on the tree to bring them out each and every year, so that the the kids can just look back on what they've made over the years. That one there is that one, and you're thinking, well, for £10, that's amazing. £10.39, £13.56 if you're platinum. You're still also going to get the seasonal opulence, which is that gorgeous Christmas ornament, that bauble as we call them, and that wonderful present as well, which again, I suppose you can use year round. There's nothing to stop you using that for celebrations, for birthdays, anniversaries, that kind of thing. It is an unbelievable deal. You guys have absolutely picked up on it, and it's flying out of the door right now. Talking of unbelievable deals and deals that you guys have picked up on, I can't believe this deal is still live, but it is. It was on Cartload on Thursday, and we rolled it over into Friday. And as I said earlier on, first thing I said to producer Jamie was, this can't be the right price. It's wrong. And I even did that because I was so adamant that it could not be the right price. But it is. It's our mixed cardstock collection. So 12 by 12. You've got glitter cardstock in here as well, 12 by 12 glitter cardstock. You've got your pearlized cardstock in here as well, rose gold, gold and silver. 250 GSM, so perfect construction weight cardstock. Look at the rose gold, look at that gorgeous pearlized cardstock. Said this earlier, I think this would be gorgeous to be used with the little plant pot die you've got in the Sharon Callis succulent collections. Use that for creating your own little bouquets in. Love the colour, but you're getting 12 sheets of that double-sided, 12 sheets of that gorgeous glitter card. And for those of you that were looking at this earlier on, as a few of you said you've seen it on the website, let me just tell you, the picture that you're seeing on the website of this just does not do it justice. And almost, I'm trying to get the light on this here, almost the cameras that you're seeing now don't do this justice. When you get this home and see it for yourself, you will realise just how sparkly, just how glittery that cardstock is, fully encapsulated, so you're not having to worry about getting it all over the place. It is stunning glitter cardstock. $15.99 or $18.36 for 124 pad. Amazing. But you're getting the rose gold. You're also going to get the silver as well. Again, 24 sheets. You've got your double-sided pearlized cardstock. You've got that gorgeous, look at the silver there as well. Hopefully that's coming through to you a little bit better at home. You're appreciating the sparkle that you're getting there with the glitter. So 2 pads for £15.99 or $18.36 platinum is amazing. But we throw in the third as well, because you're also going to get the gold too. 12 by 12, 250 GSM cardstock, 72 sheets. For that price is absolutely bonkers. Stock up on this, because I have a feeling it's probably going to sell out. At that sort of price, it is not to be sniffed at. Deal of the weekend, got to be £15.99 for all 3 if you're platinum, or $18.36. Now, we are going to be carrying on with more demonstrations as far as our dimensionals are concerned. Any questions that you've got, feel free to send those in. Anything that you want to comment, throw our way, and we'll get those questions answered in the last 45 minutes or so. We'll also have the vote for the demo of the show too, don't forget. But we're going on to our boxes now. And again, right, look at the price.
This is the one I've got here, isn't it? Large treasure. I'm opening it. Let me just have a quick peek. Have I got the dimensional box?
Large treasure box die bundle, yeah. 75%
Am I on the right one here?
off.
I just want to check that I've got the right one.
Yeah.
This is the lot. So this one here that I've got in my hands.
Yeah.
I'm scratching my head.
22 elements. I'm coming over. £8.
Come and double check it. 22, 21, 21, 22. Oh, of course, because there's one there. Is that right? The ornate panel, that one. Mm-hmm. Oh no, that's small. What am I doing? That's small. Put that there. That's the large. No wonder I'm looking at it, getting all puzzled. I was like, This is amazing.
Yeah, because that says large.
Yeah. And then, does the ornate panel come with it as well?
I'm going to
Because it says 22, but in
And
my
it's
head,
23.
23. I'm looking at this.
Confuzzled.
Because this comes with this. Because you're going to love this. This is going to blow your mind. I wish I'd got samples. I wish I'd got samples to show you, because this is simply stunning. I love this box set. Now I'm going to show you the largest of the ones.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, is it
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn it over because I want you to look at this. Now you might think, how on earth, but let me just explain. Inside, it's going to explain to you why and what it can create. And when I say the value for money from this die set is off the chart insane, when you think of all the different dimensional boxes that this is going to create, I honestly nearly puddled myself with excitement is what I'm going to say.
You did what?
Puddled myself with excitement. Myself with
That's what you said. Oh dear.
Yes, because this is phenomenal. This is absolutely phenomenal, because you're going to be able to make a box that has got 4 sides from this die set, a box that is going to make a 5-sided box from this die set, and you look at it and you're thinking, what? How on earth is that going to work? 6-sided box, 8-sided box, 10-sided box. With this die, you're getting all of these pieces from that's the worker die. That one die there is going to create 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 sides. And honestly, I know you're looking at me, but I just wish we'd got the samples to show you. All of these are extras. You've got panels on there, you've got a dotty design, you've got all sorts, embellishments, there's a ton of things. And then the magic that happens, and I've not even talked about this bit yet, I'll come to that in a minute. The magic here to create those bigger boxes is the template that we've popped into there to create your 4, 5, 6, 8, 10-sided box base, top and bottom, so that you can create some really flat boxes, because that's all the flat ones. But when I'm talking big boxes, and I'm going to show you how to go big.
From that die?
From that die, I'm going to show you how to make this right now. And then, creme de la creme, you've got all of that, then you've got the panels.
Yeah, and you get one more than you've seen on the screen, because it's a 23-piece bundle, not 22.
Yep, absolutely amazing, because this is the bits that go inside here, so you can cut into, or because you've got the inner part, and I'll just bring it out again for you, because you've got the inner part, you can create panels that will stick onto it. I've gone with the decorative feature and cutting straight into the cardstock, but you will be blown away. This is phenomenal. And I am going to tell you right now, when these first launched, and they launched a while ago.
Can I just put my hand up and say, I've never seen these before.
I know you wouldn't have, Ben, because these are, can I say, do you know we cleared the warehouse out?
Yeah.
We found some things.
Ah!
And that's why we're bringing them to you at this phenomenal price. These were my favourite ever boxes that we brought out under the Crafters Companion brand, because of that versatility. What I can't get over is the actual price on the screen.
Yeah.
It is an amazing price. So I'm thinking, if you're in Club Pattern or brand new today, £8 to get this, to create a 4-sided, a 5-sided, a 6-sided, an 8-sided, a 10-sided box. Think of all that versatility.
Yeah.
Think of the things that you can pop in. And I'm going for a 6. I think I've got a 6-panel one here. But I just want you to think, it's mind-blowing. It's absolutely mind-blowing. And this is the largest one, and I'm not surprised these are flying out. Because this might be the first time that you've seen it. But there's instructions in there as well, so you know what you're getting with these dies. And the lovely feature is they're so easy to make. And I'm just going to cut one panel out for you. I'm actually going to use as well, I hope Tracy doesn't mind, but I'm going in.
Oh, you're in the packet up?
I'm going in. Yeah.
It was already open, wasn't it?
You what, love?
It was already open.
It's already open, yeah, it's already open. Because you've got all of these pieces now to be able to create some really beautiful decorative features, including down the side panels and the top panel as well, if you so wish to do. I'm going to leave mine solid, and I'm just going to bring in a bit of textured card so I can show you. I'm only going to cut the one out. I'll explain the rest in a moment. But you're simply going to pop this on here. I'd love to know people's reactions, what they're thinking with these.
That is a gorgeous box, says Mary. That is another cracking price, says Linny. This is a great deal, says Elaine. I just finished one. Love, love, love it. And Rosalind says, I can't wait to see what Debbie does with these. I think mine is still in the packaging.
Get it out. Get it out. Get it out.
Get it out.
What's
Take it off.
Oh, take it off. What's take it off? Oh, the Masked Singer.
Yeah.
Yes.
How good was that show?
I love that show.
Me too.
I do. I thought I'd hate that show.
Well, I would say, because I'm not one for like your sort of, not trash Saturday night TV shows, but those kind of shows I'm not normally that bothered with. But Masked Singer I think is brilliant.
I love it. I love the concept. I'm trying to guess who it is.
Yeah.
Although, let me tell you, the last season with Mark Fahey from Westlife, I knew the minute he opened his mouth that it was him. He was the Robo Bunny.
Oh, Robo Bunny was brilliant.
I knew, because he's got a very distinctive voice. He's absolutely a beautiful singer.
Are you a big Westlife fan, aren't you?
Absolutely huge Westlife fan. I'm going to see him soon.
Oh, yeah?
We were talking about that yesterday with Becky.
Where?
At Sheffield.
Oh, yeah.
And it is in November. And I can't wait, because I'm right near the front. I can't wait.
What's the name? My Laura likes the lead singer guy from Westlife.
Oh, Shane is my ultimate dreamboat.
Oh, really?
He's just... Oh... Can I just take a moment to recover?
Good job you got the fan on over there.
I need to go back under the fan, because honestly, Shane is... Oh, my heart, be still my beating heart. The man is just to die for looking at. He is good, and they all sing beautifully. I love them all. I love them all, I'm not going to lie. I've been a massive Westlife fan for a very long time. And I say because no, it was me that were biggest fan first. My youngest daughter now, or if I said it to her now, because she's 23, 24, 23? 24. Just forgot while she was there for a second. She would deny it profusely, because no, she's too cool now to admit that she were a Westlife fan. Now look how gorgeous that is cut out, Ben. Now you're probably thinking, how on earth do you get your box from that?
Yeah.
Well, this is really simple, really easy, because all the score lines are in place for you. And I'm going to pop this on, and I'm going to tuck these two pieces down. So you've got these two pieces that come out. So if I just show you in dimensional wise, we're going to bring them out. These two pieces are going to fold flat down. So we're going to go in and we're going to find that score line. The score line's in there, but you'll find that score line and just bring it down with, you will use your bone folders with this, Ben, but I just want to show you for a little bit of speed. So can you see now you've got one panel. Now using that same worker die, I have taken some rather contrasting colour,
cool, yeah.
using the paisley pattern.
Yeah.
Do you remember the paisley pattern?
I do.
It's a paper pad that I don't use often enough, and I don't know why, because it is absolutely glorious. You run that through as a solid one, and I've got now my solid piece, and it's exactly the same way. You're just going to put your score lines back into there, and again I'm going to tuck those down, and then this is down to you. How many do you want to make? Do you want to make a four-sided box?
Oh, I see.
Five-sided box, six-sided box. What you're going to do with your template is when you've decided, and I've gone with 6, so once you use your template, and I'll bring in my, what did I do with my spare piece? There it is. This is when you're just going to need a pencil. Obviously, depending on the size of your box, you need to think about your paper, because if you're going to go for the 10-sided, you can see straight away you're not going to get your 10-sided out of that little piece.
No.
You'll need a bigger piece. But with the 6-sided one, if I go to there, let's take that up to the top, let me bring in my pencil. You're going to use your template, and this is why we've put a template in there. Come on, lad, where are you? Oh. Hang on a minute, Ben.
Got a broken pencil?
I've got a broken pencil. Let me come in with my other one. But how fascinating are these, Ben?
Oh,
no.
Amazing. I can't believe I've never seen them.
Can't believe I've got a pencil that's not working. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Third time lucky.
2 years I've nearly been here.
Yeah, these, I remember, because I made loads of samples and for the store when I was in Chesterfield. And I said to Sarah at the time, it was an absolute joy to work with them, and they were my favourites. And I'm telling you, I haven't used them in such a long time. When I was prepping for this show, and I thought, why on earth have I not used them? Can you see what I've just done there, Ben? Flipped over, yeah. How easy is it?
Yeah, light bulb
moment.
moment.
It's just a template,
I understand what you're doing now.
This is for the 6th one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop that down there. You're then simply going to draw around there, cut it out with your scissors, with your guillotine. Oh, Debbie, don't you dare. There you go. I chose my guillotine to use this and cut that out. It's that simple.
Did it twice, right?
Yes, if you want the top and the bottom.
Okay.
However, I'm only going to do it once because I'm going to show you a nice little decorative feature with the top. But then again, if you were using if you're going for a 8-sided, you do exactly the same. Choose your paper, turn it over, follow that 8, and it's very simple. You can see it through there. That's how easy it is to create your bottom or top. If you're going for a solid top as well as your solid bottom, then you need to cut it out twice. I'm going for a decorative feature, so I'm only doing one for the bottom. So that's that bit done. So I've got all my pieces here, Ben, so I'm just going to get all my pieces together. Let's go in there. Choice of tape is down to you. I'm going to use, at home I would be using red liner tape again.
Yeah.
We're fast approaching, goodness me, nearly the end of the show, and I've got so much more I wanted to show you.
No, we've only got half an hour.
It always has. It's never enough, and especially for something of this. I mean, this, I got really excited when I saw the dimensions, and I even more excited when I saw what was on. And when they sent me the, the list of what we were having on the show, I was like, oh my God, this is right up my street.
Yeah.
And I know, I think Lily must have known, because Lily knows the type of crafter I am. And construction is one that I absolutely adore. So, I've got all my 3 pieces of my panels.
Yeah.
I've got all my 3 pieces of my solids.
Yeah.
I've got my base.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to tape these together and I'm going to contrast it with those contrasting colours. So, and again, I've chosen the green that matches the green in the pattern paper. You can, of course, keep those solid, add those panels on and stick them onto the top. It depends on what look you're going for. But I'm going to go in with my tape pen and I'm going to stick those panels. And you simply marry those up. And this is why I would use red liner tape. Again, it's a construction piece. I remember making a wedding piece for someone with this box, and I did a 10-sided one.
Wow.
Because it was like almost like a shape of the top of a wedding cake.
Oh, clever.
And looked just beautiful. And then I'm just going to give that little bit of a burnish, and I'm just going to keep on doing that. So do you want to be reading some more comments out while I'm doing this bit?
Oh, I can. Meredith says this box is gorgeous, especially with an electric tea light or the fairy lights. I know you love a fairy light, don't you?
Absolutely.
Ray says these would be beautiful, coloured with cool Christmas inks. I can see a theme here, Ray, from what you've been suggesting to us. And Barbara says, well, as I said, it's the first time I've seen these, but she's saying, I got the stamps as part of a mystery bag that go with this. Apparently there's a stamp set.
There is. There was
this.
A stamp set that came with it. Those stamps you can work anyway outside of the box. Pretty much like the dies, to be fair. But yes, so if you've got your stamp set,
boom.
This is now just giving your stamp set a new lease of life.
Yeah.
Because you've actually got now the stamps and the box, and you can see it coming together.
Yeah.
This would be, I'll just show you for a second, let me take a swig.
Yeah.
This would be your 4-sided box, and you'd stick that together to create your 4 sides. I'm going to go in with a 5th one, so we'll go in with the next piece.
This is a good question from Sensational Sky saying, which box die would you recommend to display jewellery in?
Ooh. To display jewellery.
Yeah.
Right, that's a good one, that, because you want a see-through box, don't you?
You do. We'll have a think on that.
Yeah, you've given me you've given me something to think about there, because I'm not quite sure.
I mean, this one you could potentially use.
In my head, I'm trying to think of all the boxes that we've got on the show. Which one are you thinking, Ben?
To display it.
Because if you're displaying it, it's got to be something that is. How would we talk? You've got to be able to display.
Well, I mean, it's something like this would be quite nice if you obviously cut into each.
Oh yeah, if you cut into each panel, display your jewellery inside. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that one. That's a good shout out, that, Ben.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, cut them all out. Cut them all. Cut it in plain. Cut it in like a century pearl.
Oh yeah.
And cut all of those panels in that, and then you've got a see-through element showing off your jewellery.
Love it.
Yeah, love
Problem
that.
solved. There you go, Jotty. That's the way to go.
So I've got it now. Or is that 1, 2, 3,
By the way,
4, 5?
since you
So that would be a 5.
Yeah.
Put your 5 in. That would be a 5. But I'm going in for the 6.
Okay.
Do you know what I was thinking? Because I've cut the extra one out. I'm thinking, why have I gone for a 7-1, Debbie? Because you haven't got a 7-1.
What have you done? Cut too many?
No, it's because I've cut my extra one, didn't I, to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop them both together like so, and you're creating that extra box. And that's how you would keep on going. So if you were going to add another one into there, into the mix, and another solid one, absolutely you can do that. So let's go into there. So you can see it just keeps on building and building. It's like I can't believe, honestly, I got so excited when I saw these on the pole, because I just thought, oh my God, it's been ages since I've worked with them, but they are a joy to work with. They are so versatile, so creative.
Yeah.
They're just absolutely phenomenal.
And so easy to work with, because you know when you started going through the instructions going, oh, you can do all these different sizes, I thought this is going to be incredibly difficult to do. But the fact that you got that template, it makes it so easy for you.
Exactly. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to pop on, where's the base gone? There we go. Pop the base on like so. So it covers all up those little gubbins. Of course, you could, if you wanted, have it on the inside and then stick it, but I like to cover up the bottom part of it. So I'm just going to do a few bits of gluing down if you want to read a few more comments, Ben.
Could you use acetate, says Anne Clark?
Absolutely, absolutely. I've done an acetate box before with this. It looks beautiful in acetate. You just have to think about your die cutting combination when you're doing that, because it obviously requires a little bit of an extra oomph to cut through acetate.
And of course, if you used acetate, there you could then have, again, Sensational Sky, any box really, to display your jewellery, and if you're using acetate.
Oh, yes.
Gwen's saying the picnic box or bauble ornaments box, I've used them a lot when I give jewellery as gifts. And Rosalind, just saying you could use acetate with a pretty glitter card on the inside for a display box. And Anne is also just saying, where is that printed cardstock from? It's lovely. It's the, what's it called?
Paisley. It's the Paisley 12 by 12 patterned. There was a patterned one and a plain one. This is the patterned one. Paisley is absolutely beautiful, and something I don't use a lot of. And I thought, you know what? I think it'll lend itself beautifully to this box. Yeah,
that's from a while back as well. It's one of the first paper pads that I ever showed you when I joined here at Crafters Companion.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just squeezing that into shape and pushing all my panels in so that I've got it lined up really nicely and neatly on there. And I'm just going to now pop into the bottom. This is when you can toughen it up a little bit more. Excuse me, I've got my hand stuck. Let me just unravel my lids. There we go. That way, Debbie, that way. If you wanted to create that solid piece to go onto the top, so if I just bring back in, let me bring in my guillotine for this, just so I can show you what I mean and cut that out since I've got one there. So again, just using the guillotine.
Cindy just said, could you have the flaps on the inside? Do you mean the flaps?
Flaps on the inside, flaps on the outside. You can put your flaps wherever you want. Oh!
Oh,
you should stop me from speaking. Oh dear Lord.
I do love Debbie, says Rachel. I do love Debbie as well. Oh dear. We should have a little, I know as much as you guys keep going, oh Ben, are you going to do us like a bad dad jokes book for Christmas? We should definitely do like a Debbieisms book for Christmas, shouldn't we? I think that a lot of people would jump in and buy that. There's another one to add to the book.
Oh dear Lord, seriously. Oh, right. Can you see that lovely little flower shape at the top? Isn't that cute? That is really cute. You can stick those down. You could, if you wanted to create that solid piece, absolutely. Then you've got a completely different look because you've created a bottom and top there that fits beautifully. Of course, you can go inside there, and if you wanted to really neaten that out, you can then drop that in there and have and oh God, it's going to sound even worse now. A strong, sturdy bottom is the way I'm going with that one. But yeah, absolutely. You can, and I'm going to go in with that. I'm going to strengthen mine up. The tea light option.
You're strengthening up your bottom.
Don't need to strengthen mine up. My God, it's such a full battle.
Oh, what is she like?
God. Seriously. But look, it also neatens it up inside as well. You can see how lovely and neat that looks. You could, if you wanted, and again, it's entirely up to you how you do this, but you could pop like little, do you know, like little punch holes in and then thread some ribbon through and tie it through the middle if you wanted to. But I am just going to stick mine down
Oh, I was thinking that when you said you could thread some ribbon through, if you made it out of acetate or you cut more into the side, you could have a little lantern, couldn't you?
Yeah, of course you could. Yeah, absolutely. Or you could again use your Velcro, not Velcro, hook and loop. Thank you. Hook and loop. And then you can start to add things. And I'll just pop this in because I want to cram another couple of demos in. What I've just done here is just popped a couple of little tags onto there and a little love on and a little bow just to seal it all in. But you've got a really decorative piece. I've used it with a decorative piece. I forgot to put my tea lights in.
Put what in it?
I did forget to put my tea lights in.
Oh, yeah,
put my tea lights in there. However, I think you'll forgive. Yeah. You can see how lovely that is to construct. And this is the 6-sided one. Let's just recap this. You are getting a set of dies that creates a 4-sided, 5-sided, 6-sided, 8-sided, 10-sided box with your template in there, and then you're getting all the lovely decorative dies that go in and match that up. That is your larger one. Can I just show you the option of the smaller one, if I may, Producer Jamie? I was just going to say that there's the option of the smaller one.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have a smaller option.
You do.
I'm not sure, so we're going to have to ask our producer Jamie of the pricing of this one with the smaller one. Right. Thank you very much. You are so kind. But again, you've got in here, this is just a smaller one, and I'm going to show you the one that I made, and I did a 4-sided box with this. So this is creating a 4-sided piece using the smaller of the box. Again, it's the same principle that I've just shown you with the large one. I've just gone bigger. I like them big, Ben. I like the boxes big. They're beautiful. Yeah. But the dainty ones, they're just equally as lovely. And again, this worker die enables you to create, starting from the smallest, the 4-sided, but again, you can go to a 5-sided, 6-sided, 8-sided, 10-sided. You've got your box base stencil in there as well. And we've even thrown in there for you, oh my God, look at the price.
I know.
Oh my God, and the decorative features. And again, there's 2 pieces into this. I'm going to let me open it up so you can see, because this is the one that I've been using. But you've got 2 decorative panels, 2 decorative, and that means you can do this at the same time. So when you put your piece and you cut your piece out, I'll just bring that in for a second because I've got one here ready to show you. When you cut your piece, that creates that, and I've used this gorgeous, lovely aperture one. But of course, I could then use these pieces onto the top and the bottom, and these 2 pieces onto the side. You've got options, you've got choices, but you can create some really beautiful, gorgeous boxes. And that one, I've just used a bit of vellum behind the back, but they are workable ones as well, Ben. Yeah. Honestly, you literally, if I just untie me ribbon, I'm always a bit heavy-handed with my ribbon when I tie things. I tie them too tight, but you've got a lovely workable trinket little box that you can pop in, and that's coming in from your 4-sided, 5-sided, 6-sided, 8-sided, 10-sided option. But look at the price. I know. $9.99 or $14.95. Platinum price $7.99 or $11.96. An amazing set of dies that I'm so excited that we've been able to bring back, or actually bring to Crafty Steve. I don't know if we've brought them here before, so this is fabulous. Great set of boxes. These talk about dimensional pieces. These are off the chart dimensional.
These are to die for dimensional pieces.
Oh, boom.
At that price, you do not want to miss out. So that's for your small one, $11.96 if you're platinum. Lots of you just loving the deals on the show today. Don't miss out if you have got stuff in your baskets. We'll make sure that we give you time to check those out. But listen, we've got more demos to show you with Debbie as well. Janine just saying, I love the idea of a Debbieisms book. Yes, Ben, says Gilmore, I want a book of Debbieisms to go with your bad dad joke book. And Kelly Grant says, oh, Debbie, we definitely don't get to see you often enough. You make my day. We don't see her often enough. Honestly, I work with Debbie so sporadically, and when the days come around,
I know.
makes me smile.
I know. And I'm not here again for I think about another week or 2.
What?
I know, yeah, I think it's the 12th and 13th.
When?
12th and 13th. I think it might be.
12th or 13th?
13th. I know I'm with you. And I've got Leanne as well. I've been highly so excited about working with Leanne. It's been ages.
Oh, we've got a craft along with the Grande Swirl Edges on the 13th.
That you're going to do with me. I've remembered what you said to me.
I am going to do it with you.
You are going to do it with me.
Because you were saying that I'd never done one with you. So I'm going to do it.
No, I know. You're going to definitely do it with me.
Oh, yes, because that's the day. We've got Wake Up Call on the craft along, and then I'm going in the evening.
Yeah, where are you going?
It's Daisy's birthday, remember?
Oh.
So I'd not put 2 and 2 together, so I'm finishing at 5 so I can go home and do her birthday party.
Oh, well, you're forgiven.
Thank you.
You're forgiven. You can't miss your daughter's birthday.
No.
Yeah.
So look forward to that. Right, we've literally got 20 minutes to go. I don't know where the time has gone on this show. We've got some, a vote to do as well, of course, for the demo of the show. That's coming up. I just wanted to quickly touch on the weekend Super Saver Things with Wigs, which is this weekend's mystery bag. £102 or $125 worth. You are getting almost a £73, $86 saving. And wherever you are within Club Inspire, you get your extra discount off that as well. So Platinum members, £24 for all of this, or $32, is just absolutely bonkers. And what I want to impress on you here again is I know we're obviously moving warehouses, and you're thinking, oh well, I bet they're finding kind of like old stock which has been at the back of the warehouse, gathering dust, covered in cobwebs. That's what these mystery bags are all about. They're not. And when you're seeing things like in here, vintage butterfly paper pads, vintage butterflies embossing folders, you now kind of understand why I'm very passionate about this particular weekend Super Saver, because it's jam-packed full of goodies that are less than a year old. In the instance of vintage butterflies, talking a few months old here that you're getting in this Super Saver. So 3D embossing folders, 36 double-sided sheets of your gorgeous paper from that very same collection. We've got Sharon Callis goodies in here too, from her beautiful Butterflies and Blooms collection. You've got that stunning Butterfly Love stamp and die set. There's 20 elements within that collection, which you're getting for that silly price. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, already, I'm quite happy with that. Paper pad, embossing folder, stamps and dies, there's tons more in here, because also from the Sharon Callis Heartfelt Greetings collection, you've got this beautiful Sending Blessings. Almost creates like a creator card sort of effect with your sentiment floating within the middle of the card. You've then got the cut and embossed folder from the Beautiful collection. This one is the... what's this one called? It is called Your Bees in Nature, creating that gorgeous frame, and then all the bees and the foliage around the outside of that folder. Stunning. And then there's still more, because you're going to get a creator card in here, 4-piece die set. This is like 5x7 size, this card that you're going to create. Gorgeous creator card, and all the elements to create that sort of twirling bird within the centre, if you like. You've then got cut and embossed folders. Again, these were launched so recently. This beautiful Butterfly Delights, giving you that gorgeous sort of background there with the foliage swirls and then the butterflies which will pop out. You can tease the wings out there to create that really gorgeous 3D effect. And we're still not done, because you've got 6 more dies within this collection, which are your 3 butterflies, your magnificent butterflies, and then you've got the 3 dragonflies in there as well, dainty dragonflies. This bundle is available just this weekend, or whilst stocks last. It won't be here tomorrow, so if you like the idea of picking up £100, $125 worth of goodies for £24 or $32 if you're Platinum, make sure you grab it today. Right, with time running out, let's get back on over to Debbie. We're going to look at the... well, again, another great deal on the Box Dimensionals die set. 66 dies in total here.
Is this all of them?
Yeah.
So putting all of them together in a bundle.
Yeah.
This is amazing, because this is, and I'm just going to let everybody know, I can't hear anybody now, so I'm so sorry, I'm just going off on a tangent.
Sorry, Debbie, Debbie, you said I can't hear anybody, and Charlotte just said, can you not?
Who said that? Who said that?
No, but she
wait a
can't
minute,
hear.
I think I might be able to hear you now. Hang on a minute, I'm having a few issues with my little...
Do we come and have a...
No, I think I can hear you. Speak to me. I can hear you. You're faint, but I can hear you. That's okay. Whew, for
I'll
a minute
keep you in
then.
check, don't worry. They can relay the messages to me.
Oh, that's okay. So I'm going to go through all of these with you. So this is all of them. This is gorgeous. These are beautiful
45%
dies.
off.
I love these. These are the Honeycomb Favour Box, the Trinket Box, and the Bonbon Box. So I'm going to just bring them in so you can see them. Wait a minute, where am I going, Charlotte? Just tell me. Charlotte, come here. Stay still. There we go. Honeycomb Just trying to remember there. Everything you need is in there. The worker dies, the extra panels, the matte and layer panels, the embellishments, ton of things that's in that one die set to create the most amazing, beautiful boxes. And this is one that our lovely design team members have made for us. You've then got that gorgeous trinket box. I love the trinket box. It's one of my all-time favourites because it literally has this lovely liftable lid. I love it. It's easy to put together. We've got tutorials all over YouTube, but you've got every single worker die in there to create. And again, instructions on the back in how to put that. So that's the honeycomb and the trinket. And then we've got the bomb, and that's the one I'm just going to concentrate with now.
Shake it bomb, shake it bomb.
I can feel a little bit
Ricky
of a shake
Martin.
coming on. Is it Ricky Martin?
Shake your bonbon, yeah.
Was it Ricky Martin? Oh, I didn't know that.
Not Mickey Martin, Ricky Martin.
Oh, did I say?
Mickey Martin.
Mickey Martin.
Don't know who
Mickey
that
Martin
is.
when he's at home. Oh, God. Sorry, Ben, sorry. I can't hear right here, I tell you. I can't hear a thing. What's this?
What's what?
This little thing?
What is
Where did
that?
that fall out of? It's like a little plastic thing. I wonder if that's come at me here.
Probably you can't hear anything.
That's why I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
The die set for the bonbon box is a really simple idea. Now, I'm not going to die cut through this because it is literally, we're running out of time. So I'm going to show you what it does when I can get it off at carrier sheet. Oh, God, I said I needed me.
You're right, I did, and
I think I've stuck it down with super glue. Hang on a minute. Let's.
oh dear.
Lord in heaven, did you see how hard that way to get off?
You done it?
Feel that. Feel that. That is super glue.
It is. Oh. Debbie should never my foot. Sorry.
He's got big clown feet. No.
Clown feet?
And I tripped over it.
Not that big. I was going to try and say,
I'm
but
thinking your feet. Mine are only little. Let me have a look. Yeah, I've got little dinky feet. Look, there's a big clown foot. I tripped over it.
I'm going to get down now.
You're all right. I got it. Put that back down there. I hope no one's watching. It's a good job it's weekend.
it is.
Sorry, Jamie. It's kind of unravelling now. I do apologise.
Oh dear.
Oh, back in the room, Ben. Back in the room. Gone. That could have been really bad because I could have had legs up and everything falling over that then. Oh. And breathe. Right, all's because I couldn't get my die off my packaging. Oh. You're going to run this through twice into your chosen cardstock, which thankfully I have done. Because that's what will happen. Run through your die cutting machine.
Ditto.
You need it twice to create your bonbon box. It has all the score lines in, it has all the extra embellishment dies to create your panels as well. And then you're just going to literally take your burnishing tool and go over those lines. And I'll show you how you put this together when I can compose myself, because the sides are filling. Literally, I feel like I've used muscles when laughing there. I haven't used it in a right long time. So you're creating like a fold into the centre because you want it to fold in on itself with this one. And then they do the same with your other tabs. You're going to go over and burnish them. The trick here with these is it's already been put in. You're just going to tease it into its place. So I've already pre-done this one, Ben, and I'll show you with the other one because I didn't quite finish that one. But you just literally tease those score lines into place, and that's one half of your bomb box done. And then you're going to repeat that on the other side. So I pre-started this one, but I just need to go over all my crease lines. I've used Essential Pearl. Any kind of cardstock these beautiful boxes will work on. And all I'm doing is re-going over all those score lines that are into place. Now, when you're using these, fingers and especially fingernails, but you can also turn it in on itself and use your bone folder to get your crease line into place.
Oh, yeah.
To help you with it and just position it into its place. Be careful when you're doing this though, because if you're using a coated cardstock, you can sometimes get an extra score line in there that you don't want.
Yeah.
But this is just my little top tip in how you can put that together.
Just to say as well, Mary's asked, and thank you to Radical Rachel on the socials, that's why she's radical. Mary says, do these fit through the Gemini Junior? The trinket box just fits, says Rachel. The others won't, but the trinket box will go through the Junior.
So the Bum Bum box, I think you're going to need, I think you need your bigger plates for these. Let me just double check. Where's my little plates gone? The trinket box, yes. Yep, smaller. Yep. Honeycomb. No, larger. And obviously Bon Bon, larger,
yeah.
Larger one, yeah, absolutely. So, move that out of the way. You can see now I've got these pieces and these panels. I've just realised I've missed my score line, so I'm just going to go just into that one just to give it a little, and pinch them. You'll find when you tease it into place that it will naturally go in. So we're going to line those two pieces straight edge to the tab, giving it a nice name now. Tab.
Yeah.
Think about your construction, think about what you're popping in there, but you're going to simply now, and I'm just saying simply, but you're going to pop it over the top, like so. And then what you need to do is, again, you know when I said that the inside panel needs to be folded on the inside, give it a nice crisp burnish line, like so. Because what we're wanting to do is force this in and tease it into its place, not force is the wrong word I'm using there, but you can see the shape of it coming together. And then what we're going to do is we're going to join up this tab to this straight edge as well. Okay, yeah. So we're going to do that as well, Ben. So popping that down.
Pammy is just saying this trinket box, my favourite little box.
It is. They're all my favourites. I love them all.
Mary Pat says time is flying with Debbie and Ben today, and Gilmore's getting very excited about me crafting along with you on the 13th. He says, "Oh gosh, I love it when Ben does the craft alongs. He asks all the questions that I want to." Oh, that's good to know.
Well, Gilmore joined us the other day, Ben. Yesterday I had a craft along.
Yeah.
With the Say It With Style, and Gilmore joined us.
Gilmore?
Yeah.
You joined the craft along when I wasn't on the craft along.
Yeah, she joined us. Oh. Lovely. Now, all I'm doing is, can you see I'm teasing each one of those? I'm going in and just giving it a little extra tease, because those need to sit on the inside, and then we're going to stick all of our bottom panels down. You've got a really nice, strong, sturdy bottom with that. And then we're going to go and push those in. Yeah. Now, when you're doing this, Ben, I would say to you, just have a little practice before, because there's a knack to it. But once it happens and it comes into place, and you can see, I don't know if our Charlotte can go in. In fact, let me stick it down. Let me stick my panels down. It might make it easier. I don't know why I'm trying to make hard work for myself, Ben.
Well, I don't know.
I know. I don't know why, because the dies do all the hard work for me. I'm not having to do anything other than follow it into its position. So let's just pop that one in, and I'll do the same with the bottom. So we'll just go all the way around there. How are we doing for time? Because we've got to do a demo of the. Show.
Well, it depends whether or not you want to put this box in, I suppose.
Well, I've got my finished one here.
Ah.
So, yeah.
Well, do you want to do the vote now?
Let me go and grab them then. Let me go and grab them.
Just whilst you are grabbing, Deborah says, I've got this collection of boxes when they came out. They make lovely boxes. Very easy to make. I love this die, says Michelle, and it's for you. And Gwen, we were talking about bad jokes earlier on. Here's a joke for your bad joke book. An officer pulled me over and approached my car and asked me for my name. I said, Frida. Officer said, thank you, Frida. And your last name? Me. Go, Ma'am. Officer said, thank you, Frida, go, Ma'am. I smiled and I drove off. Frida, go, Ma'am. Free to go. That's very good. That one's in the book. Right, what we voted on, Debbie?
So where did we started with the little box, the roll-up box.
Cool, yeah.
So number one, feels like a lifetime ago.
It does.
Number one, our little roll-up box.
Yep.
Number two was our Christmas tree.
Oh, yes.
And I've brought in the one that I wrapped with my ribbon round. But yeah, that's number two. So number two. Number three was our big dimensional box there. Beautiful. Yep. And number four will be, when we get it finished, our lovely Bon Bon box. So 1, 2, 3 or 4, you decide.
get voting. You've got about 3 minutes to get your vote in. And Pammy says it's a good thing that Rachel is a good speed counter. Obviously, that's why we leave it so late, you see, because we know how quickly she is at counting with her little abacus like that, shoving the beads across. Right, let's quickly go back and see the finished box. Bonbon box.
So I'm just grabbing hold of my 2 little handle ones there, bringing those in. You like forcing it in. Now it's all stuck together, and that's why I would always recommend a red liner glue. Red liner glue? Red liner tape. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to thread that over the top. And you have to give it a little pinch. Again, like I said, you have to work these in. But what it does is it forces those side panels in, and you can see that lovely shape. If I hold it there so our Charlotte can get there, you can see it forces it into place. And that means just pulling it through, and do this separate, one piece at a time. Make sure it's right fully through. Give it a nice little tug. And then you're going to do exactly the same. So bringing those pieces in and folding that over the top so that that goes over the centre panel. Once it's been popped in, you can do all the extra panels and things like that. Oh, Debbie, I've had a little tear.
Oh.
Don't tug it that hard like I've just done, but bringing it all in, and if can we just go back onto that side angle? Side one, there we go. Bringing it in forces it into its shape, and then you're going to pop all your panels on. We're going to just pretend that Debbie hasn't tugged it too hard there. And then you're going to decorate by popping on all your panels. And you've got all the dies in there to create all of these panels. And I've got the solid ones, because there's solid dies in there to create solid panels. So if I put 4 of those like so, let's pop that there. Then you've got the extra pieces that you can then line up, or you could take that die and cut straight through into your box. But what I've done is I've just lined all of mine over the top, and literally there's 2 different designs in there. You've got a dotty one and you've got that lovely trellis one. Yeah. And then you're simply going to attach those to the side of your boxes. Again, I'm going to recommend red liner tape. There is a curvature to this. If you're using a wet glue, you would have to sit and hold it into place. If you use things like our tape pens or our red liner tape, it will hold it instantly. It's an instant grab. If you use things like a wet glue, like our all-purpose cloud glue, unfortunately, you're going to have to sit there for a couple of minutes while it takes hold and while it takes set. So you think about the tapes that you use, and then you decorate it up, and I've just literally tied in the one that I didn't break, just tie with a little bit of ribbon. But I'm just going to open this back up again for you so you can see. It is a lovely, you don't stick the panels down, you literally just tease them through the holes. Let me get my ribbon out. And then open, oh, do you know, I forgot.
What?
I've sealed it down. You wouldn't seal it down because you would want to make this a box. I forgot that, because I made this a couple of weeks ago, I've sealed mine down, but it is a lovely workable box. Let me see if I can find that sample that may show you. Oh, I think I might have put them away actually, Ben. I think I did. But leave it open, don't seal it down. I've just done that because I'm a silly Billy and I completely forgot. Leave it open because it is an actual gift box. And these are lovely little boxes, lovely little treasure boxes that you can pop in. They fit quite a lot in as well. You would be surprised how much they fit in there. But really beautiful box. And again, just by having your lovely ribbon on the top, just add in those little finishing details. And don't forget, you've got all the rest of those fabulous extra additional items to decorate your box up with as well. I've kept it nice and plain and simple because I just think the papers and that colour just showed it off really, really well. Whew, I can't believe we've gone through 2 hours. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Which one was it?
Demo of the show. Can you line them up again?
Yes, I can. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh.
3.
Ah! 1, 2, 3. Oh, could you producer Jamie? I think he called that, didn't he?
He did call it. I mean, great box, but I mean the value for money on that.
The value for money is insane. Absolutely insane. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, that will go up onto our Crafty Walk of Fame. You could vote for that as your favourite demo of the day. Of course, on Second Chance Sunday, a little bit later on, we will be doing Demo of the Day, Demo of the Week, and that is going to be a tough little vote for you. Also on the way, a little bit later on Second Chance Sunday, we have got the return of the Sunflower collection. We've also got the Say It With Style. We've got the Grande Edge Swirl Decoupage flowers in there. We've got the Scratch and Reveal collection. Oh, it is all in there. Anything that you've missed over the course of the last week or so, you will be able to see it on that show. Plus, it will be the final live show that we bring to you as part of our Summer Sea Sun sale. So lots of reasons to be shopping. And once again, I think we're going to be featuring some of those items from the sale in that show. Thank you so much for all of your amazing demos. And we'll do it again in a couple of hours, right?
Yes, we will. Yes. See you then.
See you guys then too. Thank you to the team. Thank you to Rachel on the socials. See you in a couple of hours. If you've got stuff in your baskets, make sure you check them out. And we'll be back for Second Chance Sunday in 2 hours' time. Bye for now.